Jaylen Brown, Finals MVP, gone? Yeah, you heard that right. The Boston Celtics just blew up their championship squad, and the dust hasn't even settled. Derrick White on the block. Jaylen Brown, shopping him. The same dude who just got them a ring might be out the door. And here's the wildest part. This might just be the start. We're about to see one of the most expensive elite-built teams turn into a clearance rack project. I'll break it all down for you, how Boston went from banner 18 to back to rebuild. But stick around because by the end, I've got a trade pitch that's going to make Celtics fans straight up throw furniture. Let's go. All right, let's rewind the tape just a little. The Boston Celtics, 2022 finals run. They came up short, lost to Steph and the Warriors. Cool. What did they do? They reloaded, brought in Jrue Holiday, added Kristaps Porzingis, finally got over the damn hump, finally raised banner 18, and now, boom, both gone. Jrue Holiday, shipped. KP, sent packing. The only man still standing in that core, Jason Tatum. But here's where it gets juicy. Boston didn't just break up a title team, they burned it down, mid-celebration. Confetti's still in the rafters, and they're already taking sledgehammers to the roster. Why? Because the NBA's new CBA is a ticking financial time bomb. You go over the second apron too many years, you're cooked. You can't trade picks. You can't do sign-and trades. You basically turn into a luxury prison. And the Celtics? They were staring at a $500 million payroll. And let's keep it real. That's a stupid number unless you've got a dynasty in progress. Jason Tatum went down hurt. KP's always limping. Jrue's getting old. Ownership took one look and said, yo, we're paying Bugatti money for a used Honda Civic. So what do? They dumped Jrue for Anthony Simons in some seconds. Low-key? That might have been a heist. Simons is going to drop random 38-point nights at TD Garden and Celtics fans will scream, who needs Jrue? Then they flipped KP to Atlanta for George Niang and a second rounder. Yikes. But hey, they get off that contract. They dodge the apron. Atlanta? Now they're looking like a problem. KP in a contract year. Y'all know how these guys play when the money's on the line. Trae Young's got a 3-and-D unicorn next to him. That's a scary look. So now what? Now the Celtics are listening to offers for Jaylen Brown and Derrick White. Let me translate listening for y'all. They're basically holding a garage sale. The only thing not for sale is Tatum's shoelaces. Jaylen freaking Brown, Finals MVP, just signed the biggest bag in NBA history. And now, his name's flying through trade rumors like it's the damn ESPN ticker. Why? Because even though he helped them win the title, he's still not the guy in Boston. He's never been 1A. He's Tatum's sidekick. Batman and Robin, except Robin's making $60 million a year and sometimes forgets how to dribble. Let's talk about that real quick. His handle? Still questionable. You can't be a $60 million centerpiece and be out here looking like you dribbling on cobblestone in crunch time. And that's the real dilemma. Jaylen is a star, a prime co-star, but not the kind of guy that warps the entire defense every night. And when you're paying someone Giannis money, you better be getting Giannis impact, not 1B numbers with 1A price tags. So now the Celtics are hoping some desperate team out there says, you know what? Screw it. Let's go all in. You want wild? Here's a fake trade that actually makes scary sense. Utah Jazz, they give up John Collins, Colin Sexton, Walker Kessler, Isaiah Collier, and the number 5 pick. All that for Jaylen Brown. Sounds crazy, right? But here's the kicker. Boston might only say yes if the deal is even dumber. They want to fleece somebody. Unless the headlines read, Jaylen Brown traded for half a roster in a zoo, they ain't interested. How about Sacramento? Kings get Jaylen Brown. Celtics get Malik Monk, Keegan Murray, Keon Ellis, and like 5 picks. Oh, and DeMar DeRozan has to jump in just to make the money work. It's like a blockbuster fantasy trade that would make even 2K crash. But that's the level it's at. You got to give up everything for a guy who's already on a max and might not even be happy to be there. And that's the thing. How locked in is Jaylen really? He hears the noise. His name's been on every trade rumor since he got drafted. He might want out. He might want to finally be the number 1 option, somewhere he doesn't have to live in Tatum's shadow. But let's not forget about Derrick White. This dude is one of the most underrated players in the league. Clutch, defense, IQ, big shots, and Boston might ship him off just to reset the books. New CBA, new era. The days of long-lasting cores, done. Teams are getting ripped apart by luxury taxes, not playoff losses. This is Adam Silver's NBA now. Y'all wanted parity? You got chaos. We went from dynasties to rotating door rebuilds. Remember the 90s Bulls? Shaq and Kobe? Steph, Clay, Draymond? Now? You win one title, and next year your GM's out here on Zillow trying to trade half the roster. Celtics ownership ain't cheap. They're just strategic. Why throw money into a roster that can't repeat if your best player isn't even healthy next year? So they duck under the apron. They reset. Let Tatum recover. Build around him with a fresh squad, picks in hand, and Anthony Simons heating up. And hey, keep your eyes on 2026. That draft class is going to be stacked. You tank next season, you might just land Tatum a new superstar sidekick on a rookie deal. This wasn't just a team breakup. This was a calculated execution. They walked Jaylen Brown to the edge of the cliff and might just push him for the right offer. Derrick White, hanging on by a thread. The Celtics are halfway between championship hangover and full-blown rebuild. And honestly, I don't hate it. But let's not pretend this isn't wild. A finals MVP, gone before the parade confetti even dried. What happened to loyalty? What happened to dynasties? So I ask you, is this smart management or straight betrayal? Would you blow it all up now for a future chance, or run it back and risk becoming the Milwaukee Bucks? This is the new NBA, where even winning a title doesn't guarantee job security. And the craziest part, we might not have seen the last trade yet. Jaylen could be gone by draft night, so don't blink. Boston's not done. You think this offseason's wild? Wait till the draft hits and names start flying. Jaylen Brown? Gone. Derrick White? Gone. And next? Who knows? But one thing's for damn sure. This ain't Banner 19. This is Ground Zero. Hit that subscribe, because the next explosion, I'll be right here breaking it down for you. And trust me, it's coming.